PMG LLC. Get it.
Yeah, Major Key Podcast back in the building. Season 3, episode 10. We got a special guest in the building. Oh my God, I need a handshake. Usually I dap somebody up all crazy, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. We got Tishera D'Amor in the building with us tonight. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
We're here.
Yes.
I got the pleasure to meet you on Ep.10's show, Stage Left. That show is exclusive.
Yes.
You gave us your story on there.
Yes.
I know I was in the background, played the background. I was engineering, but I was able to, I was honored to have you, first of all, at the station in the studio, and to get your story, to hear your story in the background like that. It was amazing to me, So you're here in the building with us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here. How
Thank
you been?
you. I'm good. Your energy is just like, we was just laughing, y'all, before we went live. And I literally got a tear in my eye. So, because he's crazy.
In real life. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's one of those things where I always say, be yourself. On Major Key Podcast, that's how we are, man.
Absolutely.
We love to have people on here as yourself, because you're being yourself, and you got a story to tell. We're going to tap into, your story a bit. And plus, I want to really touch on the stuff that you're doing now.
Absolutely.
You really have a great movement going on, Sacred Butterflies.
Yes.
And that's more current than anything. But you've been through some stuff. You had a long journey, and you're here with us with the grace of God. You're here with us.
Absolutely.
And we want to hear some of it. The public out there wants to know. First of all, let's start with your name. Tishera D'Amor. That last name right there. It's it's a little unique. Where does that come from?
It comes from a place where I was going through some things in life.
Okay.
And the names that I've carried pain.
Okay.
So I prayed, and I was like, God, I don't want to carry this for the rest of my life. I don't want to carry others' names. I just want to carry my name. And because I'm Christian, had I been Tishera Jesus, they were like, that's vanity. But I prayed on it, and he gave me a more.
Okay.
And when the time came and things were going, I was going through some things, sugar.
Yeah.
I was going through some things, sugar, and I told the judge, and the judge was like, name granted.
Wow.
So I'm Tishera D'Amor. I can't roll. I can't do ruffles, have ridges. They teach you that in Spanish, ruffles, have ridges. So I can't, when I get that together, we're going to be good. We're going to be good.
That's dope. So the judge right away granted you that name without any questions being asked. It was just...
Actually, no. I told the story.
Okay.
Behind the names, the pain. Oftentimes we had these names that we carry. When you're married and you get divorced, and you get married again and you get another divorce. And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't want to carry it. But before I did it, I had spoke with my family about it.
Right.
And my mother was my biggest supporter. She was like,
Trust your mom.
Yes. Hey, mom. My mom, my dad, they was like, let's go.
Yeah.
My kids was like, oh, mom, that's sexy. I was like, there y'all go. But because it was given to me like when I was praying.
It was a revelation.
It was a revelation.
Okay.
And when it was granted.
Right. You ran with it.
Yeah, so I actually been Tishera D'Amor. Actually Tishera Amor, but on social media, the D,
right,
they wouldn't let me just put Amor. They like, you got to turn in your information, your ID and stuff. I'm like, what? Yeah. So I just put the middle initial. So Tishera D'Amor is my name.
Wow, that's a nice piece of history. That's a nice, something to touch on, like, starting on early in the show like that,
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. I mean, we just met not too long ago, but I wonder how many people in the public actually knew that, because that seems like a genuine or legit last name. I mean, Absolutely. It is. I'm not saying it's not, but most African Americans don't have a last name like that.
Right. And then the spelling of it.
Right.
The spelling of it was unique, because I was like, I didn't want Amore.
Yeah.
I didn't want it that way, and I didn't want it the way that I seen it with everybody else.
Right.
So literally, God gave me a apostrophe.
Yeah.
MOUR.
Wow.
So
yeah.
Here I am.
Shouts to Belly Bucks, man. He said, that's my baby right
that's
there.
My baby.
That's the homie.
Yes, that's my baby.
Yeah.
I love him.
He said, tell her to loosen up a little bit, that chair comfy. He sat right there where you at.
I know, I seen it. I'm just, I gotta get it together.
Hey, Belly Bucks, she's in good hands, Obi. Like, you know how we do. We rocks out like we rocks out, man.
If I look too stiff, just let me know. It's okay, baby. It's okay. You need a belly. You already know. You already know we've been doing this for years.
Yeah. So, touching on your story a little bit, your journey, you've as I said, I listened to you when you was on El Vintage Stage Left. That show's official. If you didn't check that show out, make sure you go check it out. It's on the on-demand feed on Top Class Radio. Also on her page, she went live.
Absolutely.
Also. So that was a great interview, man. That was a great show. But you touched on certain things, and I want the public to know pretty much not. You don't have to get extensive, but just let them know some of the things you've been through that caused you or that put you in a position to where you at today in life.
Okay, so shout outs to El Vintage and Asilla. Shout out to my sisters. They are my sisters. We did a commercial for Avanzar, and it was 2020.
Okay.
What's this, 22? Yeah, 2020. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. About 2 years ago.
About almost 2 years ago. We did a commercial.
Okay.
Speak Up, Speak Out, Break the Silence.
Right.
And it was about sexual assault.
Okay.
So when we got together, we was already there. I had already knew Elle. I knew Elle, and I had just met Asilla like a couple months ago because she's my girlfriend's sister, little sister.
Wow.
And we wound up in the same setting talking about our story about being sexually assaulted.
Okay.
So from that point, we all made a commitment that whichever way it go,
right,
we was going to support each other.
Wow.
Just so happened from my story, so many people I knew, because I'm a bus driver. Shout out to New Jersey Transit.
Salute. You got to get
New
that
Jersey
chicken.
Transit.
That chicken is there.
Oh,
CDL? Trust me, I know.
This one right here, this energy, though. This one right here.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. I got you.
This was crazy because, needless to say, y'all,
Yeah.
I just, so many people reached out to me and told me their story in the inbox.
Okay.
And I was just looking at it like, what do I do? So I prayed.
Right.
I was like, God, what do I do? How do I do this? What do I say?
Right.
There's never been a place for women to come and talk about sexual assault.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Now, there's been places, I'm going to correct it. There's never been a place for people to come and talk about sexual assault exclusively.
Right.
Not an exclusive place.
Right. Especially in this area, right? Or just worldwide?
Worldwide.
'Cause you guys are worldwide?
Listen.
Go ahead.
Listen.
I'm
I was
listening.
telling you.
Yeah.
So it was placed on my heart to find a space.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, God, I don't have no money. How am I going to find a space? Find a space where people can talk about it.
Right.
So I started doing my homework, Googling places where people go and talk about sexual assault.
Right.
Nothing. Zero hits. I said, whoa, wait a minute. This is deeper than what I thought.
Wow.
So the commercial came out in April. I went on Facebook and was showing people different places to rent. I ain't had no money.
Wow.
I had no money, so I did a fundraiser. For this building that I never even had, and people just poured into it. And then it was April, May, I found the place. Mm-hmm. We opened up in June.
Wow.
Literally, not even 90 days.
Wow.
It went just like that. It was like April, bam, May. I was signing the lease. I opened up June 20th. No, June 19th.
Wow.
I opened up on Juneteenth.
On Juneteenth?
Yes.
On Juneteenth? That's a way to celebrate.
Yes. So not just that, I'm making history.
Absolutely.
Literally all the way around the board.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So when you're making history and don't realize that you're making history, it just keep going and going and going. So I just give all praise to God. Because without God, I tell everybody, without God, I'm nothing.
Right.
I'm nothing.
That's something early on that, especially today when El Vintage was interviewing you, and we've networked since then. We've talked, we networked, we got some things coming up. We'll touch on that later on. But you always get a glory to God. I'm real big on that.
Of
and
course.
since I heard you, one of the first things you ever said out of your mouth when you was doing that interview, it was about God.
Absolutely.
And like your relationship with God to me is super dope. Like
it has to be, because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for God, where would I be?
Right.
Like when I think about the fact that at 5 years old, I was molested.
Oh, wow.
I was 5.
Wow.
5.
Yeah.
And then I got pregnant when I was 11.
Wow.
I had a child when I was 12. It only could have been God. that was watching over me through every storm, every trial. And for a long time in my life, I wasn't into, I just wasn't there, baby. I wasn't there, sugar. Yeah. I was not there, sugar. I was like, I don't got time. There's a God somewhere. Yeah. Because I grew up in an Islamic home.
Okay.
My parents was Muslim.
Yeah.
So then my mom went to Christianity, and I went through this whole phase of there's a God somewhere.
Right.
But then my aunt and then was able to tell me that you'll seek it for yourself as you get older. And then it started to come. And when it came, bam, it was on and popping. It's been on and popping for like 6 years now.
That's good.
Like 6 years. I be bugging out, y'all. Yeah. When I say I bug out, I bug out. I be like, no. I said, not you representing Jesus like that? Yeah. Child, yes. But for me, it's beauty in it because people get caught up in religion.
Right. Yeah,
religion. I me and God had a conversation. Yeah. I said, you sure?
Yeah.
I said, because I'm cut different.
Right.
I'm cut different. No, soon somebody come for me, this mouth. This mouth of mine is going to get, and that's how I really feel. And I say this all the time. I say it all the time. Like, this mouth is. And he said, I need somebody like you because you're not scared. Yeah,
you can't be scared to talk about God.
You can't be scared.
You can't be scared to, pretty much, relay the message to the people.
Absolutely.
You got to be comfortable in your own skin and understand that God's got your back.
Absolutely.
Some people are embarrassed to talk about God or to pretty much showcase that they're, a child of God or a servant of God.
Right.
Nah, you got to be
It's about being a servant of God, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? What you're doing, just think about what you're doing. You're still serving, but you're doing your job. You out here broadcasting major heat podcasts. You out here, what's it called? Let me get
Top
it right.
Class Radio.
Yeah. Say it again.
Say it. Top Class Radio. The Boy the Past Morning Show, Monday through Friday, starting at 8 a.m.
Yo, I love it. I love it, though, because the voice come on, I'll be like, there we go.
I hit that light switch, it's over.
Oh, gosh, this is terrible. Yeah. This is terrible, but it's terribly good, though.
Right. Thank you. I appreciate you watching.
But the energy, not just that. Why I support you is because when I was here with Elle, and I seen what you did, and because we got other things going on,
right?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah. For issue.
Why wouldn't I? It don't take a lot to hit share.
Right. Yeah.
Hit the share. I mean, the share button, and a lot of people, ain't going to do it. You know why people don't do it?
Yeah, let me know, because I don't get it. I honestly don't get it.
It ain't even low-key hate. It's just the hate in their heart.
Okay.
See, I feel that people don't want to see other people win, but if you allow your spiritual guidance to help you, we all can win.
Right.
You know what I mean? In this area, I just feel, and it's just my opinion, I'm ready for the whatever clap back you want to say. Yeah. I feel that in this area, so many people get caught up in the hype of certain things. They get caught up in hype and don't want to support what they see to be good.
Right.
And this was before I even started doing Sacred Butterflies or whatever. Now that I do Sacred Butterflies, I'm in my own lane.
Right.
I stay in a lane because I'm talking about something that no one wants to talk about.
Right.
I'm opening up people like, oh God, I thought that was buried. Yeah. But it's about the healing through sexual assault.
Right.
And if there was never a place for you to heal, then what's good?
Where you gonna go?
Where you gonna go? That's why we Sacred Butterflies.
Now you have another, platform where people can listen to or can hear your story, things of that nature, or what you have True to the T. Let's touch on that. How did that get started? And how you've been
my
years,
goodness!
Years. You got more experience than me when it comes to that. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
Come on.
No. Okay, so years ago I started True to the T. Shout out to my god sister Kendall.
Okay.
Kendall Lanise, the remix coach out of Maryland. So she was doing a podcast.
Okay.
She was on a podcast and it was a service going on. I was like, girl, I want to do radio. She was like, I'll let you know. Okay. So then I just got into it and she showed me how to do it. And then that, I brought in True to the T. True to the T is about my music that I like.
Okay.
My own music that I like. I love music. Yeah. Baby.
Yeah, I listen to the show. You got some taste.
Baby, let me tell you something. I love music. But there were interesting topics.
Right.
Interesting topics. The topics was like, that bus life is real.
Yeah.
And anybody on Facebook that is watching right now, y'all know I always say that bus life is real. Yeah. So I made up a whole cast.
Yeah.
A whole cast of people. Like the What Happened family, Bama, Elsa. These are real live people that I was talking about, and I was able to bring it out in a in a funny comedy kind of way, but I always talked about that bus life. I talked about things that was going to lift your spirits.
Okay.
You know, and that's what it was. And this was years ago. In a couple of years, I haven't done it.
Yeah.
So now we're doing.
Coming back.
Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back, people. Y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready for that Sunday.
Factual.
For that Sunday.
We've been talking and we speak things to existence on this side.
Absolutely.
And since I seen you that day, it just struck me that I just something about you. I'm like, she has a great voice. She has like a great voice to be on podcasts or something. And then you told me like I actually have a show. When you told me that, that's when I'm like, beep, 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 yeah, let's go, let's do it now. I hit you with the beep, beep. I don't know where that horn came from, by the way. That was different.
You burnt out. You burnt. That's the coffee. That's the Spanish coffee. What's the Spanish coffee called?
Bustelo.
Yeah, Bustelo.
That's that.
Bustelo.
But yeah, we're going to network. We're going to work on this, and we're going to let the public know today. We're going to break it out and let them know. We have some great things coming on this side, and Tishera D'Amore, man, she pretty much let me know that she's willing to come on Top Class Radio, come on this platform, and have 317 Marketing and Media produce her show, and I'm all with it. You know me, network is the best work. So we're going to get to work. We'll touch on that later on. We put the flyer out. We'll let the people know. We'll market it, and we'll do it the right way. Yeah. But today I really want to touch on, let's go back to Sacred Butterflies.
Okay.
Now, when you opened the building, when you said you opened it in 2020, right around May, you said it took you 90 days, right?
No. We opened up June 19th.
Juneteenth.
We opened up Juneteenth, but everything came together within 60 days, less than 60 days.
Now, the traffic flow, as far as people coming in, how long did it take for you to get the word out to the people and have people actually come in and tell their stories?
It's still a process.
Okay.
It is a process. That's the hard part about the hard part. People know that you're there, but people don't come in.
Right.
I hear the stories, the people call me, but they don't come in. So I was like, God, you sure?
Yeah.
It's been times I wanted to give up. Like, when it was time for the renewal of the lease.
Yeah.
It's your money that's going in this.
Yeah.
It's your money. You saying, God, listen, how am I going to do it?
Yeah.
And then it clicked. You can't stop.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one in the world.
Wow.
In the world. When somebody reached out to me from the UK, I said, how'd you find me?
Wow.
She said, you're the only place.
Wow.
That is saying a safe haven for victims and survivors of sexual assault. So I had to boom, bam. I said, whoa.
This is big.
So when you know that you're the only place, you know that it's going to come. Mm-hmm. So you just start to expand your mind. Yeah. Networking, I'm like you. I use all social platforms. Right. I don't have an agent. We ain't finna do that.
Yeah, we independent on this side.
Yeah, we independent.
Salute to everybody that's out there independent. Because you know what? That bag, when it comes, it's all ours. We ain't got no middleman.
None.
I want that whole million, bro. All right, we're going to get millions, but I don't want to cut that check in like 4, 5, 6 people.
Before you know it, you only got like 500 grand.
All that work you put in for what? And they wasn't there early on.
No. Not in the grinding stage. Not in the grinding stage.
Right.
So I feel that everything that I'm doing right now is all about making sure that when I open up the next second, what God told me to open up after this.
Okay.
I'm doing the foundation now. Gotcha. So when Sacred Butterflies, other states start adopting Sacred Butterflies, because they're gonna fall under my umbrella.
Yes.
They're gonna fall under my umbrella. Uh-huh. You can't be Sacred Butterflies in the IRS right now. You better be Sacred Butterflies of so and so. But you can't use Sacred Butterflies because I'm an official 501c3.
Wow, you got
official 501c3.
You got it.
You know what I mean? So it's just that kind of. But I did all the work.
Yeah.
But I'm humble. I'm very humble. I'm very humble that I'm able to, because it's a lot. Mm-hmm. It's a lot because emotionally,
it drains you. It takes a toll on you. And listen, doing this yourself, a lot of people, I brought this up before on another platform, on another show that I have, right? Okay. People see the tip of the iceberg. The bottom of the iceberg is the biggest part of the iceberg. They just see the success. Yeah. They see the things that, pretty much after you make it. They don't see the grind. They don't see those sleepless nights. They don't see...
You see them tears.
The tears.
The tears that come with it. Like, for me, it's like, do you pay your mortgage or do you pay sacred?
Right.
Do you pay the car payment or do you pay the cable at Sacred?
Right.
Do you pay your own cable?
Yeah.
It's all these choices, but I understand that everything that I'm doing is my obedience is better than sacrifice.
That's it right there.
Obedience is better than sacrifice. You know what I mean? That's the Bible teaching, and I've been obedient. I said, okay, God. So I sit in the scripture, Psalms 46:10. Be still and know that I'm God.
Wow.
So in that scripture, God is saying, if you know that I'm God, why are you worried?
Yes.
If you know that I'm God, just sit still and sit back. Let me do all the other work. So when no one is calling sacred butterflies, no one is coming in, baby, I'm chilling because he said, be still and know that I'm God. So what I'm going to worry for it. So, but we got different phases of sacred butterfly going on. We got different phases going on.
That's good. That's good. Now, True to the T. Let's go back to that a little bit. When you started True to the T, did you incorporate anything that has to do with sacred butterflies?
No.
Or just stuff?
No,
so you
that was
separate
just
the two.
Yeah, it was just me.
Okay.
It was just me. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah,
but yo, when I tell you, it was so dope.
Yeah, I heard the shows. I was able to
find it. I was able to find it, and I was able to send it to him. Yeah. He was like, who did the engineering? I was like, it was an app.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it was always an app, and it's just learning. But now
it's different.
With a partnership.
Yeah. Hit you with it. Yeah.
Yo, I'm dying.
We're going to work. We're going to work. I don't play no games with this, and we're going to work. It's going to be official. You know, it's going to be something that I can't wait to start, production for this. And it's going to be something that the people are going to appreciate, They appreciated it before. Obviously, you've been working. And that was 4 years ago, right? That was the last time you did it? A couple years ago?
Yeah,
maybe?
About 4.
The ones I seen that said 4 years on it, so you've been grinding.
Yeah, it was 4 years
now,
ago.
how did that hit you? How did you come up with that concept? Where did just, boom, let me do True to the T. Because, hold up, it's True to the T with the T, T-E-A. But I'm not stupid here. Right. I'm not an idiot now. Your name is T. Yeah. So, I'm true to the T. You're true to yourself. Come on, bro.
Right.
Come
on.
But
the name actually came from my ex-husband.
Okay.
I was like, I'm doing the show. I don't know what the name I'm going to call it. He was like, True to the T. He said, you're truthful.
Wow.
So when he gave it to me, I was like, True to the T. And my sister was like, and do the T, T-E-A.
Wow.
I was like, oh, all right. So that's how we did it. Yeah. So I'm True to the T.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
So as far as as far as working on it, so you said you separated the content. So most of the content is throughout your bus journey, throughout the people that that you meet, or the one I heard, you have different topics and different things going on.
Yeah, it's different topics.
Okay.
It wasn't just about the bus. Well, every time I did the show, I always had on the next episode of That Bus Life is Real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I had music though. Yo, did you hear the music?
Of course I did.
Did you hear the music? Yo, it was crazy though, because I came up with the double Dutch bus coming, and then at the end of it, I would play Outkast. Hush that fuzz. Everybody move to the back of the bus.
You got something going on.
Yeah. It's great. It's going to be better because now with you, we build the content together.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm able to give it a different sound because everything that I did, it was dope. It was nice. I feel it was dope.
Right.
But now it can be crafted.
Yeah.
It can be crafted, skillfully crafted. So,
now, let's go back to Sacred Butterfly. I'm bouncing back and forth,
Let's go
back to Sacred Butterflies. I just thought about this, girl. You know me, I'm on a fly. I thought about how can people reach out. Now, you have group sessions, right? With certain clients and things like that?
Yes.
How do you have that structured? How you had it set up? Is it once a week? Is it twice a week? Or how can a consumer know when to come in? This
is Sacred Butterflies. We're located 3003 English Creek Avenue, Suite D8. Our phone number is 609-992-3900. We're there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We have anytime anyone comes in.
Right.
Whether it's a group of people or whether it's just an individual,
right?
We're talking. And that's what it's about.
Okay.
Talking, getting it off your chest. Letting people know, not letting people know, telling somebody else it happened. And that's what it is. Most survivors, they don't talk about it because people never believe them.
Right.
So here I come opening up a place like, yo, sis, I got you.
Is it a balance between males and females?
No.
Okay.
No. All women.
It's all women? Oh, okay. So it's all women for now?
Women.
For now? Or do you have intentions of doing it for men later?
I have, of course.
Okay.
All I'm waiting for is for a man to say, It happened to me.
Okay.
And I'm ready to rock with you. So there's a male section, a male part of Sacred Butterflies that would be dedicated that particular day just for men.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But until that happens, I'm always finding ways,
right.
because even with the LGBTQ community,
right.
you got to incorporate it, and I'm connecting. But for me, just what I deal with is women. So when it comes to the LGBTQ community,
right.
there will be somebody that deal with the LGBTQ community. There will be somebody that deal with men, but all of them will know me.
Right. You're the director. You're the
founder.
You're the
so
founder.
You'll know me, but for a man, I can't tell you how a man felt when I was a girl.
Right. I get it.
But you would be surprised how many men told me their story.
Yeah. So you have the division for it for men, like not a subdivision because it'll be within the company. That's dope.
It would be just a different day. But now we just expanded.
Yeah.
Online.
You got the website?
Well, I'm on.
You working on it? Working on the website?
I have a website. Okay. Yes, I do. What is it? You know what I'm talking about? What is it? I know you caught me off guard. It's all right. Sacred-butterflies.org. www.sacred-butterflies.org. Okay. On the website, we got to update. We got to update the website. We got to put things on the website because, like when you're you're one person. My assistant director. Shout out to Latoya Sullivan.
Salute.
Shout out to my boo. We're just doing,
right.
But I'm coming up with it, and I'm like, I want to do this.
Yeah.
I want to do this.
Hands
I
on.
want to do this.
Yeah.
Let's do it. But now we just started like a month ago, Sacred Secret Nights online.
Wow.
Online.
So you pretty much do a video conference? Or,
absolutely.
Man,
Zoom.
That's dope.
So now because sexual assault happens everywhere.
Right. It's worldwide. Yeah,
it's worldwide. So if I just keep it right here, that means I'm only helping people in this area.
Yeah.
No.
I get it.
So we have a butterfly in the UK. We have a butterfly in Canada. Wow. We have butterflies locally. But last night, it took me to a whole nother level.
Wow.
It took me to a level of, wow, God.
Yeah.
Wow, God, humble me. I'm very humbled. Very humbled by it all. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to do this.
Right. It does. It's a grind. It seems like a grind. All right, we got a segment that we do on Major Key Podcast. It's called The Key to Success, right? Okay. As I hand you the key, Tishera de Amor, I want to know, for you, what's the key to success?
You caught me. You caught me. Be authentic.
Okay.
Be you. And don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't stop. If you stop, how do you know where you're going to go?
Okay.
So I would think the key to success is to stay hungry. Stay hungry. Like if you can dream it, if you can see it, that means it's yours.
Wow.
I see certain things for Sacred. I see certain things for myself. So because God allowed me to see it, it's time to get it. Yeah. Because faith without works is dead. Wow. Faith without works is dead. So I got to put in the work because God has already done the work. Right. I just have to do the work. So faith without works is dead. So the key to success is keep going. That's the key to success. Keep going. KeepGoing.org.
Yes, that's the key to success here on Major Key Podcast. Tishera de Amor. You got to add all those R's. That's like 10 R's right there. It's episode 10, so it should be 10 R's in there.
Funny.
Yeah. So as the episode goes on, has been going on. She's been giving us her story, her journey. She's been through a lot, but she's still able to, be here for the people and help people.
Absolutely.
A lot of people get into a shell and get into a bubble when they go through things and they don't know how to get out of it to help others. And you've learned to pretty much use your experiences and things that you've been through to help others, man. So to me, I want to give you your flowers while you're here.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks, you're doing your thing. Thanks. And there's a lot of people out there that need you, right? That sometimes we get wrapped up and we're working on ourselves a lot and don't think about the people that actually need us. Right. I believe you're a messenger from God. You're a servant of God. That's number one. You're always talking about God, but you're here for the people. I can see it. And I want to say continue on doing that. Go ahead.
Thank you. It's different when you serve. Like when you serve people, but you serve them from your heart. Right. I don't know no other way but to serve from my heart. What I mean? I don't... it's hard to explain as far as, I don't know. I'm just authentically who God made me to be. Right. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to not be that to make sure that I fit into a bubble.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm pushing 50.
Yeah.
I'm pushing 50.
Hey, if you live to be 100, that's only half your life.
But I'm just
you
saying.
You still got time.
But I'm just saying, I don't want to go nowhere, but I'm pushing 50. So if you done made it past all of the trauma.
Right, I get it.
And you get to almost 50, baby.
Yeah.
Pilot, what we gonna do?
To the top. That's what we
That's
go.
where we gonna go.
We going straight to the top.
Right. What are you gonna do if you've been through? That's the key word is I've been through.
Yeah.
I've been through it, so now where am I going?
Yeah.
So if you know you got something, if you know that you have a platform out here, people, let me tell you something, be encouraged. Do not stop. Do not let nobody wipe your dream away from you.
Right.
If somebody tell you, oh, how's that going to happen? I'm sure that people are trying to figure out how do I do it?
Right.
But it ain't up to them to figure out how I do it because I know that my help and my strength comes from God.
Yeah.
He get me up every morning. He said, let's go get it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on, push you through. I'm like, oh, Lord, I'm tired. He said, well, you got the electric bill to pay. Well, I'm going to go to work.
It ain't going to stop. That bill's going to be in the mailbox.
Baby, or the yellow one. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, baby. We're going to keep it real around
You're going to get one of them.
Well, you're going to get one of them. If you get both of them, just call them up and like, look here. Look at
Let's work it out. Oh,
wait a minute, paymentarrangement.com. Listen, we're going to keep it 100. We're going to keep it a buck. Only because this is real life.
Nah, absolutely.
It's real life. Everybody I'm a payment arrangement queen when it came to some things. It's only been the way I've been able to do it. But to God be the glory, being able to go to work, being able to make sure that I take care of myself and I take care of my kids are grown, so I don't have to take care of them no more. Shout outs to y'all being grown.
Salute to your kids.
You're
I mean,
grown.
they out here living.
I take care of my dogs.
Yeah, facts. That's what I thought you was calling your kids your dogs.
No, they know. I got dog on kids, and then I got kids.
Right.
So my children are grown out the house, but my dog on kids, I love my dogs.
Yeah.
My dogs is everything to me.
Yeah.
They my friends. I tell them when I get home from work and it's not a mess, I'll be like, thank y'all. Yeah. I'm like, y'all my friends.
Yeah, listen, salute to your son. I had the honor to meet him as well. And we got some things coming.
Oh, yeah.
We got some things coming. And your brother. And your brother Nova. We got some things coming. That's one thing about me, man. I work with everyone. Yeah. If you know me, you know the pilot, you know the captain. I work with everybody out there. You just got to have that work ethic. You got to showcase some type of grind. And you're like that. Your family's like that. And it's much appreciated. We had a business meeting with them here, and that went very, very well. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to working with y'all.
Food Cravens is on its way.
Food Cravens.
Food Cravens.
You better be ready.
Food Cravens, if y'all watch my live, because most people watch my live, and they seen Kaheem.
Word.
And Kaheem gave y'all a taste. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be bananas when it...
Literally, because it's about food. Bananas, right? Like, what we doing? What are we doing? Yo,
I'm dying.
And your brother Nova, shouts to him too, man.
Yes,
He has bars.
Oh, yeah.
I had him in the studio where he was here with me in the studio the other day.
Right.
And he put it down, man. We got some things coming. We got a video shoot coming for him, and also a song that he's releasing. So look forward to this work. Tishera DMR in the building with us, Major Key Podcast, Season 3, Episode 10. This has been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I've been your co-pilot.
Absolutely.
You pilot, I'm the co-pilot.
Salute to that. You're welcome in the cabin anytime you want to come. This is what we do. Salute to you.
Yes.
And the energy is high.
Yeah,
your spirit with God is high, and that to me is everything. You know?
Everything.
So I want to congratulate you for all your merits and everything you've been doing since you started your company and your show that you have to the T. Look forward to that. Keep pushing, keep working. You know what to do already, but to hear it from somebody is always is encouraging. And
not just soul. That. Wait a minute, because we already.
Wait a minute.
Come in January, it would be T Amore Wellness. I'm a certified life coach.
No way.
Oh, it's time to get the coins.
Oh, yes.
So I don't call myself a life coach. I call myself a spiritual mindset coach. And the reason why I say spiritual mindset coach, because it starts thinking the brokenness of people that they don't know how to get back to what their belief system is.
Right.
And they've been through a trauma. So my job is to get you back to your belief system and have that belief system help you become better.
Wow.
In the mind, let me tell you something. I say it all the time on that Bus Life is Real. Change your thoughts, it'll change your mind. I said it so much that I've had to become it.
Wow.
Perspective.
Listen, doing big things over here. She ain't playing no games.
Nope.
Major Key Podcast, Season 3, Episode 10. As I said, it's been a pleasure to have somebody of your magnitude on this platform,
Thank
this
you.
show.
Thank
You're welcome.
you. Thank
We're going to continue on working. Shouts to everybody that tuned in on Facebook Live that's going to watch later on or that's watching now. Salute to you, everybody listening on topclassradio.com or the Top Class Radio app. Much appreciated. If you're watching on YouTube, salute. Listen, if you're watching on Facebook or listening on topclassradio.com, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Go on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and you can catch up on all the episodes. We're on Season 3, Episode 10. Got a lot of episodes to watch. You got to binge watch now. I've been saying this since Episode 1.
You got binge watch?
Now you got to binge watch.
Okay.
So I've been saying
I'm
this
a binge
since
watch.
Episode 1.
I'm a binge watch. I watch some of them. I'm a binge watch. I'm gonna be like, that was good. I'm a binge watch. Y'all got
Especially Season 3. Season 3 has been a lot of this.
Okay.
And Season 3 has been, really, really great.
Okay.
I'm honored to have you here once again.
Thank you.
Shouts to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. We're going to keep working, all right? Season 3, Episode 10 of Major Key Podcast. We in the building. Salute to everybody out there. Let's get money. Yeah, yeah.
I told you, man, we took flight. Ain't no coming down.
Yeah.
Let's get money. Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it.
Y'all better be ready, man.